Hi, I'm Brandy. I'm so excited for this audition today. How I normally start my classes is I have the students introduce themselves to someone they don't know in class and answer a question that I come up with of the day. Something like, what's your favorite ice cream? I love when students can connect because I'm all about community. So today I'll be guiding you through a warm-up, a sun salutation, a quick little flow, and then a very short cool down to fill the time here, and I hope you enjoy. I have a little music playlist too. So we'll start on our knees in tabletop. We'll have our shoulders stacked over wrists, hips over knees, and our knees are about hip width distance on the ground. First, we'll take some cat-cows. For cow, dropping the belly, lifting the hips up. Maybe gaze follows. On an exhale, push the ground away, round through upper back. Engage the core in. Inhale, drop the belly low, lift the hips. Moving through a couple at your own pace. When you're ready, we'll meet in neutral tabletop. We'll take the right leg behind us, tucking the toes back, and we'll shift up and back, sending the breath to the right calf. Right leg will lift, we'll smile the leg over to the left side. Maybe you gently look over the left shoulder. Take a couple more of these pulses up and back, sending the breath to right side body. Inhale brings you back to center. Exhale, we'll reach the left arm out and hold it here, flexing the back foot, pointing toes back down towards the ground. Take a couple of crunches here. Exhale, draw left elbow to right knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw it in. Exhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, we'll plant the palms in the knee and we'll take it on the other side. Left leg will extend long behind us, planting the toes, shifting up and back. Sending the breath to the calf on the left side. Extend the left leg long. We'll take the toes over towards the right side. Gentle gaze over right shoulder. Maybe you tilt up and back again here. Coming back into center, we'll take the right arm along this time. Exhale, crunch right elbow to left knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch it in. Inhale, lengthen, engaging the core once more. Exhale, crunching it in. Plant the hands, plant the knee. Just gentle sway side to side. You can take some hip circles here at your own pace, taking whatever connective movement is going to feel good for your body today. At any time, you can come back to a child's pose, like this, knees wide, toes together, belly and chest drop, arms extended. Anything I teach you today is merely a suggestion. We'll take the right arm up, circle out the wrist one way, circle it out the other way. Take right hand under left armpit, gently setting right shoulder down, right cheek comes to the mat. Any variation with the left arm here, maybe it extends long. Maybe you place it on your sacrum. You'll exit the same way you came in, planting the left palm, pushing the ground away, reaching right arm up. Coming back to neutral tabletop, we'll lift the left arm this time, circle out the wrist one way, circle the other way. Take left hand under right armpit. Do a gentle thread the needle. You can take the same arm variation or different. Exiting same way we came in. Right palm plants. Reaching left arm up. We'll meet back in tabletop, taking any connective movement you would like. Walk the palms forward. Tuck the back toes. Lift the hips, come off the knees, coming into your first downward facing dog. In your down dog, maybe you pedal up the feet, walk your dog, wag your tail. Just ground down through all 10 fingertips, pushing the ground away. You can have a significant bend in the knees so you can lift your hips up and back. Inhale, we'll come to the height of the toes, look forward. Exhale, stop it to the top of the mat. Inhale, we'll halfway lift. Hands come to shins, just hanging out here for a couple breaths. Maybe play around with taking some cat cows, dripping the belly down low for cow. Tucking the chin for cat. We'll inhale, drip one vertebrae at a time, standing. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, reach up, rise up. Exhale, we'll take a side body lean to the right, grabbing left wrist. Maybe look under left armpit. Your next inhale brings you back to center. Exhale, we'll switch it out, grabbing right wrist with left hand, sending the breath to right side body. Inhale, reach up, rise up. Exhale, cactus heart shines through. Inhale, reach up, rise up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, plant the palms, step it back to high plank. Exhale, knees can come down. We'll shift forward, taking a chaturanga all the way to our bellies. We'll untuck the toes, plant the hands on the outsides of the mat, untented fingertips, elbow tips point up. We'll inhale, engage the backside body as we press down through shoelace of our feet. Exhale, left cheek to mat. Inhale, up to center, chest lifts. Exhale, right cheek, right shoulder comes down. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, full head to mat. On your next inhale, tuck your toes, plant your hands by low ribs, pushing the ground away for high plank. Exhale, shift back into downward facing dog. Inhale, come to the height of the toes. Exhale, top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach up, rise up. Exhale, side body lean to the right. Inhale, reach up, rise up. Exhale, side body lean to the left. Inhale, reach up, rise up. Exhale, cactus heart shines through. Inhale, reach up, rise up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, plant the palm, step it back to high plank. Exhale, taking your chaturanga, meeting me on your belly. We'll untuck the toes, taking our hands out again. Inhale, lifting chest up. Exhale, right shoulder comes down. Inhale, chest comes up. Exhale, left shoulder comes down. Inhale, engage through backside body. Exhale, forward to mat. Inhale, tuck the toes, plant the hands by low ribs. Press the ground away. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good job. Now this is the time that I like to take for a little water break before we get into our flow. So if you'd like to take a water break, sit on your knees, maybe you press back into a child's pose. Feel free to take that now. When you're ready, we'll meet in downward facing dog. In our downward facing dog, right leg will come high. We'll stack the hips, bend the knee, take some hip circles here. Painting the sky, the walls with your knee. Circle it out the other way. Make sure you did at least 5 on each circle. Meeting me back in three-legged downward dog. Let's square off the hips so they point towards the ground. The toes will also point directly towards the ground. We'll take right knee to right elbow, right leg extends long. Shifting forward, right knee to left elbow, right leg extends long. Shift forward, right knee to nose, holding here for one more breath in. Exhale, plant the foot in between the palms. We'll come onto the back knee, untuck the back toes, and we'll hang out in our low lunge here. Stacking our right knee over right ankle. Sending the breath to the left iliopsoas, the left hip flexor. When you're ready, we'll walk it back to half Hanuman, half splits. Sending the breath to right side, back side of the leg. Now we'll take what I call flosses, which is just moving between low lunge and half splits, moving back and forth between the two poses at your own pace. Shifting up and back. When you're ready, meeting me in low lunge, we'll tuck the back toes, come off the back knee. Setting up for standing posture, I like to have my feet on railroad tracks and point all 10 toes forward. I'll engage my legs, engage your core, come up to high crescent, reach up, rise up. In your high crescent, both hip points will point directly forward and your hips are level on one single plane. Drawing tailbone down, lifting through the crown of the head. On an exhale, take hands to heart center. We'll twist to the right. Couple breaths here. Option to hinge at the hips, indexing left elbow to right knee. Taking any variations, pressing strong through the palms. Inhale will bring you back to high crescent, and exhale will spin open to warrior two. In our warrior two, our right knee is stacked over right ankle, and we're grounding through the outside edge, knife edge of both feet. Just a breath here to enjoy the pose. On an inhale, flip your right front palm, reach it forward. Exhale, reverse it. Sending breath to right side body. One more breath in. Exhale, cartwheel it down, framing the front right foot. Exhale, inhale here, and we'll exhale, step it back to high plank. When you're ready, we'll transition to the right side. Some of us will stay here, the right side, left side body plank, or some of us will take the left knee down. Taking a couple of breaths in your side plank to the floor. On an exhale, plant the right palm. Take or skip your chaturanga, meeting in downward facing dog. Left leg will lift up, we'll stack the hips and bend the knee. We'll take those hip circles again here, at least 5 on each side. Taking any intuitive movements. When you're ready, meeting in three-legged downward dog, hips square off. We'll flex the back left foot, toes pointing down towards the mat. Left knee will come to left elbow, shifting forward, shifting back, left leg reaches up. Left knee to right elbow, shifting forward, left leg reaches up and back. Left knee to nose, taking in one more sip of air. Exhale, planting the foot, coming onto the back right knee, untucking the back right toes, hanging out in your low lunge, stacking your knee over ankle. When you're ready, we'll walk it back to half Hanuman. This is where I like to tell a little story. So Hanuman was an Indian god, and his name translates to man with the broken jaw. And how he got that, we'll take our flosses now. How he got that name was he was reaching into the sky to what he thought was a big old juicy ripe mango. he was mistaken. It was actually the sun. He fell and he broke his jaw. When you're ready, we'll meet back in low lunge. We'll tuck the back toes, come off the knee, setting up for that high crescent, putting feet on railroad tracks, engaging through the legs, knitting the ribs in, reaching up, rising up to high crescent. In your crescent, drawing tailbone down, stacking left knee over left ankle, drawing crown of the head up, knitting the ribs in. On an exhale, hands come to prayer heart center and we'll twist towards the left. We'll stay here a couple breaths. Option to hinge at the hips, connecting right elbow to left knee, or variation. Maybe you open it up. Inhale brings you back to high crescent. Exhale, spin open warrior two. Ground down through the knife edge of both feet. On an inhale, we'll flip the left front palm, reach it forward. Exhale, send it back. Sending the breath to left side body. One more inhale here. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down, frame the front foot. We'll step it back to high plank. We'll transition to the right side. Some of us will have the knee down. Others will have it lifted. Time to explore. On an exhale, bring your left hand down. High to low plank. Option to skip or take your chaturanga. Meeting me in downward facing dog. Here's where I like to say great job. It was a hard flow and we'll begin to cool it down. So we'll transition onto our bums, whichever way you want to get there. We'll take some windshield wipers here. Good. Extend the legs long. Reach up, Dandasana. Exhale, fold it forward. You can have a passive stretch where you're just kind of folding into it in a cat spine. For a more active stretch, give yourself a nice cow spine, shining heart forward, smiling collarbones open. Inhale, we'll bring you back to center. We'll take the hands behind us and we'll take the left foot and cross it over the right foot over the left shin. We'll dip our left heel up, flexing both feet, coming into a figure four, sending breath to right side hip. Couple breaths here. Extend left leg back out long. We'll plant the foot down, reach up, and we'll take a kickstand with our right hand behind us, grabbing onto right knee with left arm. Inhale, we'll bring back to center. Exhale, we'll shake it out. We'll take the same on the other side. Left foot crosses over right thigh. Hands come behind us, dripping right heel up. Figure four stretch here. Maybe the hips are a little bit different. For me, my left hip is super tight, so this is pretty intense. We'll extend right leg long. Take the left foot on the outside of the right leg. Reach arms up. Kickstand left hand behind us. Grab onto left leg. Taking a twist. Inhale, lengthens. Exhale, maybe you twist deeper. Inhale, we'll come back to center. Exhale, shake it out. And we'll slowly drip one vertebrae at a time down to our backs. Thank you so much for watching this audition. I'm really excited to teach and I hope you liked it. Next, I would transition into a couple floor stretches and more of yin postures, holding them for a little bit longer, and then take one final meditation in Shavasana. Thank you so much. You did a great job today. Give yourself a high five, and I appreciate you coming to my class.